I did not mean to start it, but it's already started, so we'll continue with it. I can't read my coffee. Okay. Anyway, my loves, welcome to your channel message. Let's see if this is for you. Remember, you will know if this is for you, it will resonate with you. So please ask yourself, ask your guides, whoever you usually ask, to get confirmation that this reading is for you. Feel into it, and if it's not fitting, don't make it fit, okay? Don't make it fit. Before I start, I do just want to say my mini course Path to Receiving is out. It's been out for a few days now, and I've had some lovely people already come in, purchase, and loving it so far. If you are someone who is struggling with people pleasing, feeling like you never know what you want, or even let alone how to start calling in what you want, you feel like you struggle with receiving, you feel that you have shame, or you have fear, and you have guilt, and it blocks you from moving toward a path that is desire-based, is pleasure-based, is about just calling in things that you're wanting to call in. It could be as simple as you're wanting to call in love, and you feel like you struggle with it and you don't know how to call in love. That's actually for you, and not just a repeat of your conditioning and all the cycles and all the patterns that you are carrying on, okay? So if any of those things align with you, then you may want to have a look into my course, my mini course Path to Receiving. It's only $22 because I want this to be a space that is accessible for people to reconnect with themselves and actually understand what they want and how they can get there, okay? All of this is also, everything in the course is work that I've been embodying for months and months and months now. And my cat just felt. She jumped onto the windowsill and just fell right off. Silly little muffin. She jumped up here and just couldn't balance. You're so silly. You're so silly. That is an overflow. Princess overflow. Anyway, sorry. Let's just get into the video. Let's get into the channel messages. So, Spirit, what is coming through for this collective? What do they need to know for their highest, best, and highest good? Okay. I'm hearing pathway. Pathway. I feel like for those of you in this collective, you are currently beginning a new path, a new way of living that is very much connected to joy and desire and pleasure. So it makes sense with what I've just mentioned and why I felt the need to talk about my mini course. I do feel like a lot of the collective I've been connecting with lately is very much on this path of understanding that they may have experienced a lot of limitations in their life, but they know that that's not all that there is. Okay, so you're moving into a space where you're not only knowing that there's more than the limitations that you've been told and experienced, but you're actively walking towards the path that is bigger. I'm hearing bigger than your wildest dreams. Interesting. That's come through from source. Okay, where are we going, please, Spirit? Okay, funny. There's like this beautiful tree in front of me, through the window that I look through when I'm channeling, and behind it is all this sort of like light streaming through it. I can't quite see all the light, but I know it's there. Interesting. There's like peaks of it through, but I also know that it's there even though I don't get to see all of it right now. Okay. So even though you can't see where the light is coming from, or you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now, maybe you're not having clarity because it feels like there's something in the way, or something just hasn't fully presented itself to you yet, it doesn't deny that it's there. That's the metaphor that's coming through. It doesn't deny that it doesn't. There's no denial of its existence. Okay, if you can feel it, if you can sense it, if you know it's there, it is there. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that that sun isn't behind that tree. Okay? So for those of you who are struggling with clarity right now when it comes to something, or just potentially seeing results or seeing the finish line, could be for a few of you. I'm sorry if I'm touching my hair, I just feel like it's like a soothing thing. Okay, the soothing feels significant. Be sure that right now you're finding ways to soothe yourself and bring comfort to yourself whilst you're moving through this, whilst you're moving toward not a finish line, but there's some sort of reward or results that you're wanting and looking for. And whilst the clarity and whilst things are still coming into view, I want you to prioritize self-soothing and prioritize nurturing yourself at this time, because it can also get really confusing. When clarity is not there, we do tend to spiral. And rather than attaching to the spiral, the guidance that's coming forward is, if there are thoughts and feelings that are taking you somewhere, flow with them, but keep moving. Don't get stuck in them, okay? So flow with them, because there's somewhere that it's taking you, is the guidance that's coming forward. If at any time you get stuck, the guidance is to ask different questions. And the guidance is to ask about the feeling. And let the feeling show you something. That's really interesting. I saw the word telegram. Interesting. There's something to do with communication and telegram coming forward here. What I'm hearing is that there's a different type of communication coming forward for a few of you with regards to something, with regards to an idea. Potentially you're looking in an old place for communication or for receiving of an idea, when you're needing to look at an alternative method for receiving this download idea or communication. Okay, so you're looking in a place to receive something that you can't receive something from anymore. There's something alternative that's been provided to you, been delivered to you, that you're being asked to take a hold and use as your new method of connecting. That was very specific. I'm hearing transfer. Transfer of machinery is what's coming forward there. This could be something quite technical, but honestly, it just feels like a different processing and receiving system. And I'm hearing this is relating to joy. So if you're looking for joy in all the wrong places, okay. So maybe you've been asking yourself, when it comes to joy and where to find joy and how to follow joy, potentially you've been asking yourself, what thing will bring me joy, rather than letting the joy spill into the thing. Okay. So there's a reframe coming forward here for this collective, where the guidance isn't to ask what thing brings joy. Ask what joy you want to bring to a thing. Where do you want the joy to take you? And once you've got that answer, you need to lead with it. So even though you're following the joy, you're leading the life of joy. That's really cool. If you hear my cat, I'm sorry. I would let him in. I let him in. Maybe in a minute. They've just been having zoomies. I'm just trying to chill. I'm hearing a different approach with their energy. So just a few reframes coming up here in guidance for the collective. This doesn't feel like a big reading in terms of all these huge life decisions necessarily. What's just coming forward is like little tweaks in the energy and the intentions with energy and how to approach certain things a little bit differently, which might inevitably end up in some greater areas of decision making and where this path is leading you, or where you're leading the path. Yeah, I'm hearing decision making. There's also the reminder that not all decision making comes from the mind, okay? So let the feelings and the intuition speak up more than the mind does. I'm hearing let the mind be a support tool, but there's another aspect to it. Let the mind be the thing that sets up the space for it, is what I'm hearing. I said the mind is not the initiator, the mind is the conveyor. Interesting. So interesting. Such a technical little reading today. What else is coming through spirit for this collective? I'm hearing presence. Presence as in being centered, not presence as in gifts, although they are one and the same, really. I just had reward as well, so this could be leaning in more to presence than presence. Okay, I'm hearing presence is the reward. The gift that keeps on giving. And also hearing the beauty of the moment. These are such abstract and spiritually inclined messages today. I'm hearing for those that are watching this and resonating, you are very, very spiritually in tune and attuned. The only guidance with this is to always bring your attunements into your body. So be sure you're always integrating and embodying what you have connected with and tuned into. I keep looking at this like antenna on the house. Connection feels so significant today. Okay, there's a missing piece coming forward for this collective through all the advice and guidance that's already come through this messaging and this reading today, there's a missing piece that's coming forward that's going to allow you to complete something, complete a bigger picture. The thing that puts it all together. And I did just see this is to do with your finances. I'm getting deja vu. I swear I've said this before, and if I haven't, crazy. This is to do with finances and receiving, but also just some sort of material resonance I'm hearing with where you're at energetically. So it's a reflection in the physical of what energetically you are doing and embodying. It's the right channel is what I just heard. It's the right channel. So you're tuning into the right frequency, the right channel that's making this happen. Okay. So there's a missing piece coming forward through the advice I've just provided to you throughout this reading. That's what's going to establish and bring forth what it is you're currently after in terms of results, reward. I'm hearing fuel and ammunition, but I feel like that's just a momentum of what's to come. It's going to fuel and provide ammunition for more of what you want to grow. Okay. So it's the equipment that you need. I'm going to establish this frontier. What a weird reading today. To establish this frontier that you're trying to build. There's something that needs to be clicked in. Have patience with this. Again, the brain doesn't feel significant here. Even though these are all such logical terminology and explanations, I feel like that's all you're being given in terms of the logical. But these are all very energetic based messaging and guidance. I'm hearing this is all the logic you need. I'm hearing the Spirit said, I'm giving it to you as logically, since you've always been so about logic. It's like sassy here. I'm giving it to you as logically as I can, and as a supportive way as I can for you to make it happen in the energy, for it to fold over into the physicality, into reality. I'm hearing, so make it happen. And I say, get it done. Interesting. I think that might be the message. I heard stop wasting time. Okay, I'm gonna hop off because this feels like it was everything that you needed. If you don't know, hopefully you know. But I love you, and if you are needing some more support and guidance with this kind of work and the path to receiving, like I said, my mini course is available. So go have a look-see. But I love you guys. I'm so grateful for all of you. And I will see you in the next one. I probably will be posting another one tonight as well. But I'll see you when I see you.